Well, what do you know? I found some more movies to get rid of. I have to go to Boise tomorrow for a visit with the surgeon, and so I figured I'd drop these off at the record exchange. So I'll go through the movies here. This one here I got cheap from Severn Films, but I watched it and just could not get into it. Still sealed. This one's still sealed. I watched the documentary, it's okay, but didn't really focus a whole lot on the. I was wanting to see like behind the scene, a lot of detail into the movie of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. This one here, I have these movies, all three of them on Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome. I had that on Blu-ray. I have that on Blu-ray. I have that on Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome. So like, that one I don't really care about. That one was a one-time watch. That one's okay, but am I gonna watch it again? No. This one, I tried multiple times to watch it. I did watch it all the way through, but I was really bored by it. This one's still factory sealed. I did watch it on Tubi, I think it was. It's okay, but is it something I'd ever watch again? No. I tried multiple times to watch this one. I could only watch bits and pieces of it because I was bored to death. Saw this at the theater. I bought this ever since it first came out. It's still factory sealed. Am I gonna watch it after all these years? No. This one's open. I saw this at the theater. It was okay, but yeah, the CGI is so bad. Am I gonna watch it? No. I got this recently from one of the last Scream Factory Shout Factory sales. And I was so bored. I was bored. I knew it was going to be bad, but I thought it was going to be so bad it's good, but it was so bad it was bad. I was bored to death. I don't care for the first movie, and I got the second movie from the Vinegar Syndrome sale. When I did the pre-order, it was one of the mystery titles, so we got that in 4K. So like, well, do I need that? Do I need that? No, I don't. Saw this one-time watch, really. I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. I was kind of bored by it. And one-time watch. One-time watch. I rebought these. I don't know. I don't know why. They're not amazing films. Forgot this was in the pile, or my collection. It's lame. It sucks. No, these three movies, I'm just getting rid of them because I want to get the Blu-ray set that has all four Conjuring movies in it for about the same price as what the newest Conjuring movie would cost from 4K. So like, plus it'll save just a little bit of space. It's like, well, why not? And I contemplated on this one for a long time, but the first one has dubbed audio in English, but I've got so many movies now that are subtitled. It's like, do I need more? No, I don't. And it was okay, but I heard the other ones aren't that great. The first one I watched bits and pieces of it. This one I didn't realize this came out in 2000, I think. I was thinking it was an older one for some reason, but it's not. It's like, yeah, it's not going to be good. Oh, and this is factory sealed. This one I got a long time ago from Scream Factory Shout Factory. It's open, but I never watched it. I watched it on Tubi or somewhere, and it sucks. I had this on DVD years ago, and I got it on Blu-ray, but is this something I'm going to watch again? No. This was one of the mystery titles from the Vinegar Syndrome sale, and I could care less about it. It's factory sealed. Got this a couple years ago. I don't know why. It's not anywhere near as good as the first movie. I'd forgotten how awful this one is, how boring it is, and it's really silly with Robert De Niro as the monster. This is still factory sealed. I got this years ago. Am I ever going to watch it? No, it's been factory sealed for all these years. This was a rebuy. It's still factory sealed. And I watched it again online. It's like, this one was okay, but will I ever watch it again? No. Got this years ago. This is still factory sealed. This sounds boring. This is still factory sealed, but I watched it on Tubi, and I thought it was gonna be so bad it's good, but it's so bad it's bad and boring and too long. This was a rebuy. I don't know why. Still factory sealed. This was a rebuy. I don't know why. Still factory sealed. I watched this, but it's a one-time watch, and it's not that great. This is still factory sealed, and it's not that good. I watched it on Tubi or somewhere. I did watch this, and I was really bored by it after I had forgotten how boring it is. It's more of a little girl's movie. This was a rebuy, and I forgot how boring it is. Not much happens, really. I mean, it's a horror movie, but it's slow and it sucks. Get these out of the way here. This one's still factory sealed. I picked it up because I saw the first movie, but this one's, I watched it on Tubi or somewhere, and it sucks. This was a rebuy. Don't ask me why. Boring. So yeah, Whodunit. And Boggy Creek 2 is factory sealed. I've had this for a long time, and I did watch this one, but it's not that great. Don't know why I bought this, because it sucks. Boring. Kinda okay, but way too long and slow. Sucks. One-time watch. Still factory sealed, but I rewatched it online. Boring. 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 Like this movie, I bought it from one of the last Screen Factory sales, but I didn't realize I had it in another set, I think, of Hammer horror movies, so I didn't realize it at the time when I purchased it, so I don't need 2 copies. And on to some more here. I gotta move these out of the way. Okay, I had this one for a while, and I did watch it, but it's not that great. It's boring. One-time watch. One-time watch. Let's see here. This is still factory sealed. Just not really, I don't know. I watched trailers and stuff, just not really interested in it. I think, no, this is open. Martial Law and Martial Law 2. Pretty boring. This is still factory sealed. Don't ask me why I purchased it during the Vinegar Syndrome sale sometime last year, I think, or was it earlier this year? I don't even remember now. I think it was earlier this year. Still factory sealed. I rewatched it on Tubi or somewhere, and I forgot how god awful and boring it is. One-time watch. Not as good without the riff tracks commentary. One-time watch. One-time watch. Forgot how boring it is. Still factory sealed. Watch bits and pieces of it online, and it's kind of slow and not all that funny. Forgot how boring this is. One-time watch, a little too slow. Not as good without the riff tracks commentary. Forgot how much this movie sucks. Forgot how much this movie really, really sucks. One-time watch. They're, Canadian shorts where they like after-school specials or something like that. One-time watch, definitely. Didn't realize how much this sucks. It's still factory sealed. One-time watch. Definitely one-time watch because the ending is depressing. So I'll go through and count everything. Just getting ready to box everything up. So, in this mess of movies, there are 61 Blu-rays, 8 4Ks, and 1 DVD. So a total of 70 altogether. So maybe we'll get a decent offer from the record exchange. But at least I got rid of some more unwanted movies. Movies that I don't need to hold on to. Because really, what's the point of holding on to movies that you aren't going to watch again, that you weren't really interested in to begin with, you know, or ones. I kept going through the thing with being a collector is like, oh, this movie has a killer hardcover, you know, artwork on the box or whatever, or the slipcover. Well, that's not the only reason to keep a movie, really. At least to me, it's not. Like this Garbage Pail Kids, it looks pretty cool, but the movie sucks. So yeah, and I forgot how bad this movie sucks. So yeah, it's like, why hold on to these movies? They're doing me no good. I mean, they're just taking up more space, and it frees up space for movies that I actually do enjoy, in which I'm being a lot more careful in what I purchase. It makes it absolutely sure that they're movies I enjoy. And anything else I buy from Vinegar Syndrome, I'm going to make sure I find a way to watch it first to make sure it doesn't suck. So I got the movies to the record exchange. A day later, they emailed me and asked if $500 was okay with me. I said yeah. Of course, you know, you're never going to get full price from a store. I mean, they have to make a profit. And to me, it's not worth going on eBay and listing individual movies, and, you know, because it takes a lot of time and things could be up there for months or years even. And then, you know, I have the percentage eBay takes, and sometimes to get things to sell better, you have to offer free shipping, so you're paying for the shipping yourself. You got to try to figure that into the price. It's just a big hassle. But yeah, I'm happy with $500. It's more than I got from the, was it Half Price Books? And I took more movies to them. I don't remember exactly how many. I thought it was over 100. I could be wrong. But yeah, I definitely got more from the record exchange. And if you're around this area, the record exchange is a better place to go to. Just, well, mainly, especially with boutique labels, you know, like Vinegar Syndrome or Scream Factory, Shout Factory, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's worth going to record exchange. Yeah, so if I take any more, I'm definitely going to stick with the record exchange. I'm not going to even bother with Half Price Books, because they did pay me less than the record exchange, and I took more movies to Half Price Books. But yeah, I've been kind of looking at the collection again and going, are there more I could get rid of? Maybe 30, and maybe 40, I don't know. I'll keep thinking about it, but yeah, you never know, might get rid of some more. But yeah, I'm happy to get rid of the movies I got rid of, because this stuff I, you know, regretted buying, or watched online and was like, yeah, this isn't something I'm gonna watch, or this was just a one-time watch, so, you know, watch it online and I'll just get rid of the physical copy. But yeah, definitely worth getting rid of those movies. But that's it for now.